Hey, Spring LaFay, Simply Tara, we got a message for Aquarius. If you have Aquarius in your birth chart, then this may be a message for you. Wanted to come out. Six of Cups wanted to. Just a minute, well. Chariot. Ace of Pentacles. Someone's moving towards more happiness in their life. That's a good thing. Guarding themselves after feeling like they have came through that battle, that war zone. Some of you, that is with yourself. Others of you, that is, within a connection with someone else who made you feel like you had to guard yourself. After a period of feeling like you had been stabbed, constantly just stabbed in the back. A lot of, harshness, harsh memories. Could be with words, could have been with actually hurting you physically, but, mentally. I feel like coming from a place, I feel like they're showing me to tell you that you're moving. You're finally moving towards that. Someone or many of you have been working on yourself, and you're moving to a place of new beginnings, of abundance, of just having what you need. After, having to guard yourself, feeling like you had been just done so wrong. Like I said, that feeling of stabbed. Some of you may have been actually stabbed. Others of you, hurt. Feeling trapped. Feeling stuck. And then many of you, made yourself feel stuck and trapped. But it feels like you're on your way to an abundance, a new beginning. You're moving quickly. You are finally feeling like, so they walked away. You're feeling like you've got you. You finally have you. It feels like you've had to deal with a lot of heartache, a lot of storms. But it feels like it's made you stronger, and it feels like, sometimes looking back on that teaches us a lot. Sometimes, going through that in our mind helps us to see where we need to grow as a person. What are we going to tolerate? What are we going to allow someone to do to us? Just like in the Gemini reading that I just did. How do you treat yourself? Are you going to allow someone to treat you less than you treat yourself? What do you tolerate from yourself? Maybe somebody needs to ask yourself that question. Do I treat myself right? Do I, treasure myself? And if if your answer is yes, then why are you allowing someone else to not do that? Let them walk away. It feels like you have so many choices in your life, and it also feels like, that you have this abundance of gifts all around you to be grateful for. That could be your children, the fact that you have a roof over your head, the fact that you can eat, so much to be grateful for. It feels like after cutting away, and letting people walk away that were not for your higher good, you can have that balance, you can have that wish, for yourself, within yourself. Now, I'm not talking about, well, I'll get to it. That's like, if you have any bad behaviors, if you have any addictions and whatnot, you need to let that go. But I feel like this card is here for the other person. And I had a comment about who is who. Sometimes I feel who is who, and sometimes I don't. Yeah. And most of, there's going to be many readings. You're going to have to put yourself where you belong. That's just like this reading. I feel like, a lot of the Aquariuses are going to hit up here. They've been done wrong. But then, too, some of you cross watchers, you've been done wrong. So, unless I'm feeling it, I can't, I can't put, because I'm feeling like it's both. It could be either way. So you have to put yourself where you belong. But yeah, in this reading, I feel like, for the abundance of people, this is associated with the other person. But for some, you have some things that may be addictions or something that you need to, overcome. Okay, I feel like this is here for love for yourself. Being happy. Look at that happy face. It looks like having fun, happy, but yet holding that cup which holds love. Yeah, I feel like it's, putting yourself first, being happy, being fun-loving, and then for many of you that want love in your life, I feel like it can come. The angel, it's on divine timing. And it's up to you to make those choices. If you make the wrong choice, then all this is doing is showing you, well, if you make this choice, then this could be. I can't remember. I know I had at least one reading that kind of gave two choices to show you the good and then the not so good. I can't remember what reading that was. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like, for others of you that don't, you may already have somebody in your life and you're struggling, with your relationship. I feel like this is strengthening. This is bonding. This is bringing it stronger. But for many of you, this is coming out of a relationship. Coming out of a connection. Does not have to be a relationship. It's coming out of something. The ending may have been years ago. Maybe you've been repeating yourself. Maybe you've not known your value. Maybe you've been allowing people to treat you the same way over and over again, and feeling like, well, that's, that's what you have to do. It's not what you have to do. You need to. You don't have to, but you need to see your value. I feel like, we got the Queen of Cups here. I'm not feeling who it is, whether it's you or them. Because it could be for either. For some of you, this is you. I'm drawn to the knowledge, learning. For some of you, this is someone else in your life. You know, but this is working hard to master. It feels like in many ways, you know, many different things. Master your mind, master that self-control, master those bad behaviors, master staying on the right path, master pentacles, stability. Yeah. To have, you know, it feels like an abundance of love. Love for yourself, love for other people. Yeah. You know, this is like someone needs, or many need to stop letting people, letting anyone make you feel that you know, are not you can't be your best. You're, it's like defensive. It's like you have to be on the fence because they're constant. You need to put those people out of your life, or, you know, at least know your value enough to know that what they feel, it doesn't matter. Be happy, be joyous, be grateful. Work hard and reap that harvest. Have the peace in your life. Have the love in your life. You're being, you know, guided. Many of you are being guided. And things, you know, happen on divine timing. If you're waiting for love, say, divine timing. But many of you are working on you, and, you know, it feels like that's when, you know, when you realize your self-worth, your value, that's when things can change. For some of you, or for a lot of you, it's realizing what has caused things to fall apart in the past. Taking responsibility for your part. You know, you may have not have been the mean, the abusive one, but when you got in that connection, did you know your self-worth, your value? Or did you allow someone to, you know, because you weren't valuing yourself, because you didn't at that time know, you know, it's like, take a look. Take a look. Did you build a solid foundation for yourself before, you know, entering into this connection, so that, you know, there was a solid foundation could be built together? You know, guest card, being happy. Being happy. I think that's it. Feels like that's it. That's what we've got. That's it. That's what I got. So I feel like this is for many. And I felt, you know, this is an uplifting. It's like, I just got eye-opening. You know, sometimes we can't see how we've been, you know, repeating or allowing in our life. You know, we feel like we don't have a choice, or we feel that's like, you know, I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. That's kind of like mentally self-sabotaging yourself, you know, telling yourself, well, I'm not worthy enough, I couldn't see it, you know, I don't deserve better, you know, that's self-sabotage. You have to have that value for yourself. You know, you might have got taken in the past because you did not have yourself built up enough. You didn't have that solid foundation within yourself to, you know, if someone comes along and they don't value you, they don't treat you right, walk away. I'm fine on my own. I got me. And that is what I've got. So if this does not resonate with you, don't try to make it fit your life. You know, go to a different reading. Give it a thumbs up so it can get moved along. And have an awesome, awesome day. Bye.